Hello everyone and welcome to the Coin Oracle. So what I have for you today is the history of Armenian currency. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump into it. So for the first Armenian currency, the ruble was the independent currency of the First Republic of Armenia and the Armenian Soviet Socialist Republic between 1919 and 1923. It replaced the first Transcaucasian ruble at par and was replaced by the second Transcaucasian ruble after Armenia became part of the Transcaucasian Soviet Federal Socialist Republic. It's a mouthful. So, no subdivisions of the ruble were issued and the currency existed only as banknotes. So, these were the only things that would be seen onto the market. They wouldn't have cents or anything. So, banknotes of the ruble. Provisional checks were issued by the First Republic of Armenia in denominations of 5, 10, 25, 50, 100, 250, 500, 1,000, 5,000, and 10,000 rubles. Most were quite crudely printed with mostly Russian text. However, three actual banknotes in denominations of 50, 100, and 250 rubles were printed in the UK by Waterloo and Sons Company. The notes were made and designed by artists Arshak Fetvadjan and Hatkob Kajayan. These names, jeez. These notes are adorned with Armenian, French, and Russian texts. The ASSR issued denominations between 5,000, 10,000, 25,000, 100,000, 500,000, 1 million, and 5 million ruble. These notes bore Armenian and Russian text together with communist slogans in various languages on the reverses. So, the Dram. That's what this is. The Dram is the monetary unit of Armenia and the neighboring unrecognized Republic of Artsakh. Sorry about that. It was historically subdivided into 100 luma. The word dram translates into English as money, and this is cognate with the Greek drachma and the Arabic dirham, as well as the English weight unit dram. The first instance of a dram currency was in the period from 1199 to 1375, when silver coins were called dram were issued. So, for the history of the Armenian Dram, on 21st September of 1991, a national referendum proclaimed Armenia as a republic independent from the Soviet Union. The Central Bank of Armenia, established on 27th of March 1993, was given the exclusive right of issuing the national currency. In the immediate aftermath of the collapse of the Soviet Union, attempts were made to maintain a common currency, the Russian ruble, among the CIS states. Armenia joined this ruble zone. However, it soon became clear that maintaining a currency union in the unstable political and economic circumstances of the post-Soviet states would be very difficult. The ruble zone effectively collapsed with the unilateral monetary reform in Russia, 1993. As a result, the states that were still participating, such as Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, Moldova, Armenia, and Georgia, were pushed out and forced to introduce separate currencies. Armenia was one of the last countries to do so when it introduced the dram on the 22nd of November, 1993. In 1994, a first series of aluminum coins were introduced in denominations of 10, 20, and 50 luma, 1, 3, and 5 dram. In 2003 and 2004, however, a second series consisting of 10, 20, 50, 100, 200, and 50 dram coins were introduced to replace the first series. That's what these are. I do not have the first 1994 Luma coins, but I do have the current 2003 coins in mint condition to show you. The Dram coins. What can I say about the Luma coins is that they were made of aluminum, all of them. Also, 477.3 Armenian drams equal $1 as of making this. So, first, the 10 dram coin. It's composed of aluminum weighing at only 1.3 grams or 0.045 ounces, 20 millimeters in diameter, and the edge is reeded. It almost feels like plastic. I'd assume so because it had to be such mass produced for being what was essentially like a 10-cent coin or a 1 cent coin. So I just like I really like this coin because it makes me feel like, well, it's the most unique because it's made of aluminum and because it's comparatively big for its value, unlike the penny or the dime. So the 20 dram coin is composed of copper-plated steel and the edge is smooth, weighing at around 2.75 grams or about 0.097 ounces and is 20.5 millimeters in diameter. I can definitely feel the weight difference between the 10 dram and the 20 dram coin whenever I was using it off camera. I'm more intrigued that this is the only copper-plated coin in the bunch and that the design of the outer ring is this nice wheel design to it. It's definitely a really neat coin. So, for the 50 dram coin, is composed of brass-plated steel weighing at 3.45 grams or 0.12 ounces and 21 millimeters in diameter with a reeded edge. This coin is neat to me because it is a brass-plated steel instead of just brass. But for being at a 50 dram coin, all I can really say about it is the design on the outer ring is pretty neat, almost giving it a sun look, or like a flower in a way. It's kind of like a sun, which I think is pretty neat. The 100 dram coin is composed of nickel-plated steel weighing at around 4 grams or 0.14 ounces. It is also 22.5 millimeters in diameter. It also has a reeded edge. So I find this coin interesting because the outer ring makes it look like a flower, and they decided to go back to the silver coin, except they used nickel plating over steel instead of just going towards aluminum, probably for a good reason. The 200 dram coin is composed of pure brass weighing at 4.5 grams or 0.15 ounces, 24 millimeters in diameter, and has a reeded edge. I think this coin is pretty neat because, well, what can I say about it? It's not steel plated, but instead a pure brass base. So, the 500 dram coin is composed of bimetallic copper nickel center inside a brass ring, weighing at a whopping earth-shattering 5 grams. Hear that? 5 grams. And is a whopping 22 millimeters in diameter. This has a segmented reeded edge to it, which means only part of it is reeded and most of it's smooth. So this coin is really neat to me because I really enjoy the bimetallic coins, and it also has a good heft to it. Like whenever you pick up the coin, I'm not going to pick it up for the purpose of the video, but if you were to actually feel one of these coins, it would be a really satisfying weight, like a dollar coin or something like that. So that has been Armenian currency history lesson with the coin oracle. So if you have any suggestions, go ahead and leave them in the comments, and please be a pal and subscribe to my channel. I am a new channel and I really wish to go far with this and provide entertainment and history for all you people to enjoy. So I'll see you next time. After reviewing the video, I realized I didn't show the reverse side of the coin. So what I have for you here is the reverse side of the coin, which is the Armenian coat of arms. And it's the same for every coin. It's just different looking because of the different coins. Like the 500 dram is the coat of arms, but it's in the middle where the plating is. And it's the same for all of them pretty much. So, and that covers it. So I hope you like, comment, and subscribe and see what you want for future videos. Alright, see ya.